I am Seafood Guru Alan Baker. I am a 45-year multiple martial artist. I am still traveling and looking for answers. And today we're going to be looking at some drills with a knife. My name is Alan Baker, and I've dedicated over 45 years to the study of the combative arts. Welcome to the Warrior's Path, where we train minds and bodies through the study of violence. All right, we are back in Woodstock, Georgia at the Academy, and we talked Guru David to come out. David, tell us a little bit about yourself in case the guys don't know who you are.
Hey guys, I've been training in martial arts for a little over 20 years now. A lot of those years spent with this guy here. And we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is the blade today.
Okay, so I'm going to break down the basic drill we're playing with. We're using probably two of the most common angles, which is an angle 1 and an angle 2. There are many types of numbering systems, many angles to play. Those are generally 1 and 2 in a lot of different systems because of how common they are. So coach is feeding that angle 1. He's feeding that angle 2, and I'm doing the same thing. He's generally, what he's seeing is he's drawing an X on me. And what I do will vary per range. So if I am in close range, I have an opportunity to use my hand, and that's one of the reasons I'm training the drill today. So as that one comes in, I want to first and foremost see the blade pass the hand or the forearm. And I'm just training my hand to capture that on the way through and then get back out of the way. If I feed the 2, you see coach is doing the same thing. He feeds the 2 to me. This time I'm playing it on the outside and training the hand, and then I'll feed a 1 for coach. So if he feeds the 1, 2, 2, 1. When I've been fighting a lot lately, when I'm sparring, I'm catching it more long range. But the guys are pressuring more. They're driving in and getting a little closer. So the habit I want to polish up is when they pressure range, the alive hand comes into play.
Yeah.
So commonly, like at this range, I'm trying to still manipulate and just catch the blade. This hand isn't floating in like it should.
Yeah.
So when that comes in there, I need it to look a little more active. All right, so 1, 2, 2 to the 1. All right. 1, 2, 2, 1.
It's tough for an old man.
Okay, so in Largo range, the hand won't be as active.
Right.
We still have to have a visual confirmation across the hand, like when we're sparring with it. So we maintain.
That's harder to do long range.
Yeah.
On the set. There we go. Got a question for you.
Okay.
Why will we put it in this set in a repetition in a pattern?
Well,
Because that's a question I get. Why, when we fight that way, why would you do it?
Well, there's a process, an intelligent process. Of course, you're going to fight, you're going to spar, and you should be paying attention to the mistakes you make. It's like me, a lot of times I tend to play a long range to a quarto range, but sometimes I will land at a medium range with some of my guys.
Sometimes you're there.
They're getting better, right? And what I notice is that a live hand isn't coming online as well as it should. So, in other words, it's out of position. So I need to train it to be in position. The best way to do it is to find a drill that trains it to be online and have intelligent placement so that it's there whether I'm thinking about it or not. That's the point of drilling. Well, there's multiple points to it, but one of it is intelligent positioning. If you find yourself out of position, you want to train your nervous system to do the right thing and be in the right place at the right time. So that's the purpose, is find the drill, or sometimes you can make one. If you got enough time in, you can put together a drill to fix what you're finding. And then you got to do it consistently with repetition over time And generally for me, it starts to turn up back in the environment, back in sparring. So when I start seeing it pick back up, then I'm like, okay, good. The drill is working. Okay, I say we liven it up a little bit, and let's play with the gloves. And what we do is pressure that range change, and we won't know when it's going to happen.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
More gear.
You just get visual confirmation until the range change. Okay. So the first one, the hand didn't come in. Did you feel it?
Yeah, it didn't come in.
The second one, it was up. All right, reverse and revenge. Ooh, that was close. Very nice. So nice. Nice one. On the lips. Yeah, wasn't there? That's better.
Yeah, good.
Nice. Okay, that's what I wanted to get out of it. I'm gonna have to work this one for a little while. I think just to get the backhand and the live hand a little more sharp. And when they pressure, we've always trained it as a close range drill. And like if we say that we're in a drill, it'll automatically come in. And but when I'm again under pressure and we're knife sparring, we're pushing it. That's when I'm not seeing it come in when the guys are pressuring a line. So it's been floating a little more, so I just want to sharpen it up. So I say, well, I'm going to keep playing this drill for a few months until I start seeing that come back in.
Yeah, it's cool. That's one of the things that I'll point out to my students is you have to study that transition between the ranges. Because you may start out at that long range and then you get to a closer or a mid-range, and it's what are you doing on the way there and how did you get there? And a lot of times the students will find it out of that sparring environment.
Right.
They'll make the same decision. So like if you're cutting out on that one and I'm cutting here, all of a sudden they're now in a mid-range, almost quarto game, and they pull their knives or their weapon that they're working, they save the hand, and then it's, well, what do I do now that I'm here?
Agreed.
And it's whoever has the better ingrained response can dominate that range for that second and get ahead of it.
Tactics is long range, and I'd like to pass through mid-range, get close, shut them down, and finish. But the better the guys get, the more they have control of ranging, timing. I'm finding myself in that mid-range because they're getting better. So you get stuck there sometimes, and that's when I am seeing this. That's why I want to do. Take that fundamental idea and start training in a little bit. I think too, if a live hand is active, it's also going to open up an opportunity for me to drive into Quarto from there and try to finish. So
I'll tell you, the hardest hit I ever took in knife fighting was getting crossed in the face.
Oh, agreed. Well, it is also boxing range.
Yeah, it's an old coach. He left an imprint on my head after that. So it changed the way I thought about the engagement process and what this empty hand is doing.
Right. All right, guys. If you are interested in this information, you'd like to see more of it, we actually do a lot of these drills, this type of training in our C-Tac program. If you would like more information on that, you can get it with a link in the bio, or all you have to do is comment below civilian. As always, it's important to give credit where credit is due. Respects to Guru Anasano, Guru Tim Wade, and many of the other instructors that I've trained with over the last 40 plus years. All right, guys, we've done several other knife-related videos. If you are interested in checking those out, you can find a link to those videos right up there. No, here. Somewhere. Here. Oh, and while you're at it, give us a like and subscribe.
You threatening me with the knife?
This.
Was that Jen in the background
Burn it off.
somewhere?